When you're ready, just make yourself as comfortable as you possibly can, in the chair or on the bed, allowing your arms and your legs to remain uncrossed so that the energy can flow freely and you can just let go. Then allowing your eyes to close whenever you feel ready, whether that is now or in a few moments, knowing that simply by listening to the sound of my voice, you can begin that gentle, effortless journey inward. And as you listen to me speaking, you might become aware of the weight of your body against the surface supporting you. And that's a good sign, a signal that your body is ready to relax. And you may notice the temperature of the air on your skin or the texture of your clothing. And those are just sensations that can be noticed and then allowed to fade into the background as the sound of my voice becomes the focal point for your conscious mind, while your unconscious mind, the part of you that dreams and breathes and heals, can begin to open up, to listen and to learn in its own way. So I'd like you to begin by taking a deep cleansing breath in, filling your lungs completely. And as you exhale, you can release any tension you've been holding on to for today. Just let it all go. That's right. Now, I would like you to bring your attention to those feet. Just become aware of those feet inside your socks and shoes or bare. And you can simply allow all the tiny muscles in your feet to relax, letting go of any need to hold on or to grip, just allowing them to feel heavy and soft and deeply relaxed. And that feeling of relaxation can now begin to spread like a warm, soothing wave flowing up into those ankles, calves, and your shins. All those muscles softening, loosening, becoming heavy and comfortable. And as this wave moves up into your knees and your thighs, all the large, powerful muscles there just letting go completely, supported by the chair or the bed. And they don't have to work at all. They can just be heavy and relaxed. That's right. And as this wave of deep relaxation flows up your hips and your pelvis, the very center of your body, letting go. And that warm, heavy feeling spreads into your stomach and your lower back, an area that often holds tension, just melting that tension away into a state of perfect comfort. And as that relaxation flows up into your chest and your upper body, allowing each breath to become a little slower, a little deeper, and a little more effortless. Each Exhale, releasing twice as much tension as the one before. And as your heart is beating calmly, rhythmically in your relaxed chest, now that warmth and heaviness flows down into your shoulders, often a place where we carry the weight of the day. And you can just let that weight slide away off your shoulders, leaving them feeling light and free as the relaxation flows down your arms, through your biceps and your elbows, through your forearms and into those wrists and hands, all the way down to the tips of your fingers, which may feel tingly or numb or even heavy, a sure sign that you're entering a deeply relaxed state. And then finally, this wave of deep peace moves into your neck, relaxing all the muscles there, and into your head, relaxing your jaw. And you don't need to clench your teeth. Just let your jaw go slack, relaxing your cheeks and those eyelids, which are so comfortably closed now. All those tiny muscles around your eyes, your forehead smoothing out, and your scalp until your entire body, from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, is immersed in a profound and beautiful state of physical, deep relaxation. Now, with your body so deeply relaxed, your mind can follow, drifting down deeper and deeper into a state of focused calm. And I might count now from 10 down to 1. And with each number, you can drift 10 times deeper. Starting at 10, drifting down. 9, twice as deep as before. 8, relaxing more and more. 7, your conscious mind can begin to wander. It might listen to the words, or it might not. It might wonder about the color of the number 8. Is it blue, or is it green? Or perhaps it's a sound, a tone. Or maybe it's just a concept that the unconscious understands in a way the conscious mind doesn't need to. Because the conscious mind can take a break now and just float along. 6, deeper still. 5, halfway there. Or is it deeper than you've been all day? 4, the numbers becoming less important than the feeling. 3, so close to that perfect state of inner knowing. 2, almost there. And 1, so deeply, deeply asleep, mentally, physically, and emotionally relaxed. Now, as your unconscious mind is listening, and it knows exactly what to do with these suggestions. It knows what is right for you and your body. And from this moment on, you will find yourself naturally and effortlessly drawn to healthy, enjoyable foods, foods that are vibrant with colour, rich with nutrients, that taste delicious and make your body feel alive and energized. Because you will find that unhealthy foods, processed foods, sugary foods simply lose their appeal. They might look or smell unappetizing to you, or if you do eat them, they will not taste as you remember. They might taste artificial, or too sweet, or too greasy, and your body will gently but firmly say, no thank you. Because your body knows these foods do not serve your goal of being slimmer, healthier, and full of energy. And you will desire water, cool, clear, refreshing water. And you will enjoy drinking it throughout the day, hydrating your body and flushing away any impurities. And your body will crave movement, not as a chore, but as a pleasure, a way to feel strong and capable. Every healthy choice you make will feel rewarding, and you will feel a sense of pride and accomplishment with every bite of nutritious food, with every glass of water, and with every moment of activity. This feeling of pride will be its own reinforcement, making you want to choose that feeling again and again. And you know, the mind is a fascinating thing. Much like a skilled gardener tending a plot of land. For a while, the gardener might have been unsure of what to plant, or perhaps some weeds found their way in. But a gardener knows that the soil is always there, fertile and ready, waiting for the right seeds. Now, you are that gardener, and you are consciously choosing to plant new seeds. Seeds of health, seeds of vitality, seeds of lightness. And every time you choose a crisp apple, you're planting a seed. Every time you enjoy fresh salad, you're watering your garden. And just as a gardener trusts in the sun and the rain and the nature of growth, you can trust in your unconscious mind to nurture these seeds, because you don't need to watch them grow every second. You simply know they're taking root. And each day you will notice new shoots, a little more energy, your clothes feeling a little looser, a newfound appreciation for the natural sweetness of a berry, the satisfying crunch of a vegetable. Your garden is becoming more and more beautiful, more abundant with health, and the weeds simply have no room to grow anymore, because they are crowded out by the vibrant, healthy plants you are now cultivating. You and your unconscious mind has a perfect memory. It remembers a time, perhaps recently, perhaps long ago, when you felt in control of your eating, when you felt lighter, healthier, and more confident. And I don't know when that time was, but your mind does. So allow yourself to go back to that time, just for a moment, remembering how that felt, that sense of control, that feeling of satisfaction, the positive comments you may have received, or simply the private joy of looking in the mirror and feeling good. Remember that feeling. Now, amplify it, like turning up the volume. Make it brighter, bright as the sun, stronger. Now, attach that feeling, that powerful, positive, successful feeling, to the choices you're making now. Every time you reach for a healthy food, it will trigger this memory of success. This is not a new struggle. This is you returning to a successful version of yourself. And each day you become more and more like that successful you, effortlessly. And every time you listen to this recording, which will be a pleasure because it's so relaxing, these suggestions will sink in more deeply. They will take root at an unconscious level, becoming more and more automatic, more natural, more a part of who you are. And you might not even consciously remember all the words. And you don't need to, because your unconscious mind has absorbed them perfectly and will act upon them perfectly between sessions. And your relationship with food is transforming permanently. It is becoming a relationship based on nourishment and enjoyment, not on habit or emotion, because you are developing a calm, confident control that feels easy and natural. So soon it will be time to return to full wakefulness and awareness. But you will bring back with you all these positive feelings of calm, control, and well-being. So in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, you will feel fully alert, wide awake, and absolutely wonderful. Better than you have felt in a long time. Starting now at number 1, beginning to come back, feeling the energy returning to your body. 2, becoming more aware of the room around you, the sounds, the temperature. 3, your mind is becoming clear and sharp, focused and alert. 4, your eyelids are fluttering, ready to open, feeling refreshed, rejuvenated and positive. 5, eyes open, take a deep breath in, stretch your arms and legs, returning to full alertness, feeling fantastic in every way.